A big Juneteenth Jubilee is happening in Springboro. Hi, I'm Maureen Russell Hodson, and this is Springboro Here and There. We are here on a rainy day at Southwest Church, along with Terrah Hunter, Pastor Roger Hendricks, and Kyle Martin. Thank you all for being here.
Absolutely.
So Juneteenth is going to be a celebration that's going to happen on Saturday, June 19th. You've got 3 locations happening that day, but before we get into those specifics, what is so significant about the date June 19th?
Well, June 19th, 1865 was the day that the last African-American slave was freed following the Civil War. And so it's a day to celebrate freedom, and it's been a day that's been celebrated ever since that day.
And in Springboro, this is really the first time that we're going to be celebrating, but boy, we are really celebrating. Everything kicks off on June 18th, right?
Correct. On June 18th, we're going to be hosting a blood drive here at Southwest Church from 11 a.m. To 3 p.m. and you can sign up for that through the link on Juneteenth.
Springboro Juneteenth.
Springboro Juneteenth.com.
There we go. Springboro Juneteenth.com. Right, and that's on Friday, the day before, and then Saturday, we're hitting the ground running. Right, lots of things happening. Starting with Underground Railroad?
I think it starts with the 3-on-3 basketball tournament.
3-on-3 basketball tournament will be actually at the YMCA. It's a joint venture between the YMCA, the Kaufman YMCA, but also a joint partnership between 2 local churches. Jubilee Community Church, which is on 741, is a predominantly African American church, and Southwest Church here in Springboro is predominantly white. Not that we necessarily want it that way, but that's just where we're at now. And we're excited about, coming together and working in partnership to host this event. And so I'm really grateful for Palmer Jason and his partnership and his leadership in this. That'll start Saturday at 9 a.m. at the YMCA. You can park at the church building, and the actual registration begins.
That's what I was going to get to. But you got to register in advance too, right?
And the registration will be open through June 10th. And it's about half price what it was originally advertised. So we're looking for more teams.
So, Terrah, where would you go to register?
SpringboroJuneteenth.com.
I had to take that from you, Kyle. Sorry. So we've got the 3-on-3. Then we've got Underground Railroad tours, right?
Yes.
10 o'clock a.m.
In downtown Springboro.
And those are self-guided tours, right?
So I believe that there's a little bit of both. I think that there are some volunteers who are still needed. So go to SpringboroJuneteenth.com.
There she goes.
To volunteer for that. But I do believe that there are some guided and self-guided tours that are available for people.
Okay, and then the really big celebration is going to happen at North Park, right?
Yes, and that begins on Saturday, June 19th at noon. And it's my understanding that there will be a variety of entertainment acts, from poetry to praise dancers. I think there's a live DJ. So all of our, residents that like to kind of dance or get their boogie on, come on out to North Park. And I believe they are in the park until 8 p.m.
And it's a free event.
Everything is free except for the 3-on-3.
3-on-3, there is a registration fee.
And there's still time if you wanted to volunteer.
Absolutely. So if you go to SpringboroJuneteenth.com, there is a Get Involved tab. So they're still looking for numerous volunteers. You click on the Get Involved tab and you scroll down, and then there will be a volunteer link that you can click on. Spots are filling up pretty quickly, which is great to see, but they're still looking for numerous volunteers to help in a variety of different capacities, especially with the 3-on-3 tournament and also at North Park. So make sure to look that up as far as the Get Involved tab on Springboro Juneteenth. And as Roger said earlier, they're still looking for more teams also to participate in the 3-on-3 tournament. So they're really looking to fill that as well.
And I might add that the teams are both for male and female, and it's from
young and not so young.
U12 to 40 plus. And so we invite and welcome. We'd like to have a more robust field for the competition, because trophies will be passed out, and it's going to be a fun day.
Prizes and trophies, that's always, right. And really all ages can take part in that. So this is happening on a Saturday in June. You're all busy, you're wrapping up school. What was it about this event that you thought, I want to be a part of?
Historically speaking, Springboro has such a rich history as it relates to the Underground Railroad. And so for me, I definitely wanted to get involved and participate just to celebrate that. It's just such a source of just pride for our Springboro community.
And a lot of people aren't aware of that. I mean, I think they drive past the signs that
Correct.
that show that, but to actually go and see where these people were, slaves were led to freedom is got to be really powerful.
Absolutely.
How about for you, Pastor Roger?
Well, when George Floyd was killed, it was just broke my heart. And so myself and other area pastors, we met and talked about it, and we started dialogue with friends in the community, African Americans, and it was just a great opportunity to get their perspective from the black perspective. And my heart was just moved to say, what can we do? And how can we make a difference to bring about greater harmony, greater unity within our community? And so I'm passionate about being a part of it.
I would say the same as kind of what Terrah said. I think from the school perspective, the Underground Railroad is a tour that the kids in elementary always take. I think is it third grade. So I think just having a focus on that and speaking with some of our volunteers in the community that have worked with the Underground Railroad and some of the tours, I just think bringing that into the forefront as part of Juneteenth, I think just brings a lot more awareness to the history of that. And so I think that that's really, really important.
We really get to be a part of living history. Yes. I mean, you're going to be there, and then of course celebrate. And this celebration is for everyone. We've mentioned that it's about slaves being free, but it's not a festival for African Americans. It's for everyone. We want to make sure everyone comes out, and I think shares in that spirit, right? Yeah, very inclusive. And let's face it, it sounds like it's going to be a great day, lots of fun as well. Real quickly again, before we wrap up, let's review. So Friday, June 18th, we've got the blood drive, which happens right here at Southwest Church.
From 11 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Okay, and then Saturday, we kick off with the 3-on-3.
9 a.m.
9 a.m. registration starts at 8.
YMCA.
And where can you get more information about that?
SpringBoroJuneteenth.com.
There you go. And then, of course, we've got the Underground Railroad tours, which take place in historic Springboro. And then everything kind of starts and wraps up at North Park as well. We've got food vendors, too. I think we didn't talk about that, right?
Food
So,
trucks.
lots
I
of
think
food
there's
trucks.
some craft and just general kind of merchandise vendors that will be available.
So much is happening. I think we probably need to go to the website for that.
Absolutely.
What is that, Terrah?
SpringboroJuneteenth.com.
Well, thank you so much for sharing the information. It is going to be a lot of fun. You can go to
SpringboroJuneteenth.com.
for more information. You can also visit our website, which is ci.springboro.oh.us. It is so good that people can get together and be closer than 6 feet apart. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you on Juneteenth.